Quite the contrary, Teal. I expect we'll be among the biggest of the boosters of the Republican Party. We are extremely enthusiastic about the Nixon-Agnew ticket, and it's our hope that we'll be able to draw dissident Democrats into the Republican organization. And I think a lot of conservative Democrats are dissident after the convention in Chicago.
What prompted you to form this organization? Did you feel that the Dallas County Republicans were becoming too liberal, perhaps?
No, we're very pleased with the fact that the Dallas County Republican Party and the Texas Republican Party are both very conservative in nature. Our principal emphasis is in the educational area. We feel that we can fill a gap that presently exists in the area of issues. Our main concern will be with studying in depth some of the state and local issues and preparing position papers and circulating these among Republicans and among the citizenry in general.
Party.
It is enough to say that the addition to Australian defence capacity of F-111C continues the program of modernisation and strengthening of all arms in Australia, and cannot be other than a strong influence for the retention of confidence in the move towards security within the Southeast Asian community of nations. It is incidental that our emphasis on compatibility, if not uniformity, between the defensive equipment of Australia and the United States services could be of the utmost importance for the future.
It's not every day a reporter gets an assignment like this, and personally, I wish I could get a lot more. It's called girl watching on a downtown transit system bus. Actually, it's not called that at all. Today is only the first day of 15-cent rides on all the shopper specials going through the downtown area of Dallas. But this reporter took this opportunity to use it for his favorite pastime, that of girl watching. Of course, if you're one of the type that likes to stand on street corners eating big onions, you're not too likely to make too many friends on one of these buses. And as the old song goes, as Charlie on the MTA, I may never get off of the DTS. But if you're interested only in riding the bus to shop, it costs you 15 cents, and it takes about 40 minutes to cover the entire downtown area. And even if you are only interested in shopping, you can still see some very pretty scenery both along the way and in the bus. And with winter and the rainy season coming on, this could be a boon to bachelorhood. This is Mike Moss, Channel 8 News, somewhere downtown on the Dallas Transit System bus.
there?
No, sir. The only thing we know is at this point that we will be facing Huntington, California in the first round, which will be a game that will be played Thursday at 12 o'clock.
Is this double elimination in Michigan?
Yes, sir. It is a double elimination tournament.
What about the team that you've got for Hunsaker? Where do you get most of your boys that play for the ball club?
Well, the majority of our boys this year came from two schools, which was Sul Ross and University of Texas. We did have a couple of other boys from University of Tulsa and then a couple of other miscellaneous colleges, Southwest Texas and also Trinity.
Do you find that you have quite a turnover every year with the ball players?
No, sir, we haven't had too much of a turnover. Our ball club this year is basically the same club that we had last year, with the exception of 5 players that were signed with the pros, which we were sorry to see go, but we were proud of the fact that 5 of our men are now playing professional ball.
I think if I expressed Australia's appreciation to the government of the United States for its cooperation in the F111C program and in heavy defence purchases besides. My government warmly appreciates the tremendous efforts of the United States Air Force, from whom we accept delivery today, and who have been so objectively representing our interests in the project through production and the training of Australian crews, who will be responsible for the effective operation of this fine weapons system.
And I therefore take great pride, as representative of the United States Air Force, in turning it over to you as Chief of the Air Staff of the Royal Australian Air Force.